Hi and welcome to this tutorial video on how to set up an Omics project in the SIMCA software. The dataset that we will use is part of our tutorial example called Poplar. This dataset is based on a study looking into genetically modified poplar plants by using GC-MS metabolomics. When you set up a project in SIMCA, you can import data from a database or from different files. A very good and commonly used file format is the XLS file format. We now see the user interface in the SIMCA import. The SIMCA import needs at least one primary identifier for the columns, the variables, and the primary identifier for the rows, the observations. You can think of identifiers as names or labels that you display in plots, and you can also use them for enhancing certain information aspects through, for instance, coloring. Beyond the primary IDs for the observations and the variables, you can define optionally many secondary IDs representing metadata, information on the data points. In this particular example, we also have two classes of samples. We have the wild type and we have the genetically modified type. And SIMCA will then use information as a class ID in order to distinguish these two classes. Beyond that, we only have quantitative X variables. In the right-hand part of the import window, we can zoom in on details on the observations. Here we see that we have 19 observations, and in the info part there is nothing written, meaning we don't have any missing values. These 19 observations are divided into two classes. As I said, the wild type has 10 observations and the upregulated genetically modified class has 9 observations. This is then what you see from the class ID. And regarding the variables, we have a total of 78 variables, and by browsing through here we see that there is no missing value. So hence it comes as no surprise that the issues pane down here reports no issues. It means that we are good to go. We can finish the import and transition over to main SIMCA. And when we press the finish button, we are asked for a unique name for the project file, the SIMCA USP file. And now we are in the main SIMCA, and if you're familiar with SIMCA, you will now recognize that the Home tab has a different appearance, and that is because we are using a dedicated user interface where we have collected tools that are of particular use to the Omics analyst on the Home tab. This was what I wanted to show you in this video. Now you know how to set up an Omics project, and in another video we will walk through the analysis wizard, which is there to help you set up useful Omics models. Thank you for watching this video.